Alright y'all, so it happened. Skateboard's perfectly fine. This damn remote, man, it fucking, the on button, done. Let me see if I can show y'all this. The on button, okay, this is kind of hard to tell you. The front of this right here is where the A and B button is. Okay, this is the toggle for the throttle and shit. Okay, so right here is the receptor for the button. And I don't know if y'all can tell, it's just a fucking little bitch button held with some solder. We already fixed it. This is a stick right here, alright? It's a little fucking piece, solder piece that is a button, and it's the on button, and it just, I broke the solder just pressing on and off because there's nothing holding it. So we re-soldered this back on, and I put a little stick behind, you can see right here, in between, so when I press it now, the solders won't break. There's something behind it, because there's nothing behind it before. It was just a weak ass piece of solder holding this button on, and then it breaks. So there's a cheap part. I fixed it though. I already we resoldered it and put that little stick behind, and now it's nice and solid. But we put everything back together, and the button wasn't clicking it. Still, it wasn't going far enough in. It was working and everything. I got the skateboard to work again. But now we're modifying the fucking button so it can go in further, because there's a fucking, see what he's doing, there's a piece of plastic that limits how far the buttons can go in. So we're gonna melt this shit off so the button can go in further. So now, so we can hit this, because when we resoldered it, it wasn't in a perfect position. It was slightly tilted back, but now it's way stronger. So now the button will be able to go in all the way, and I'll put it all back together so it's modified, but now it'll work. Skateboard's working fine though. It's doing good. Been driving it a bunch until this bullshit happened. So we're gonna get back on the road, and I tried to pull my buddy B on his skateboard, but that shit, it's just too heavy. It's way too much weight. Fucking, it like immediately stops. As soon as it like gets all that weight, it just immediately stops the board and then turns off. You have to reset it and shit. But yeah, so just a look out, man. So far, yeah, the skateboard's good, man. Nothing, but if you get one of these, I still say kind of worth it. Just when you get this, do something like this right away. Modify your freaking remote. I don't know if you care to, if you just want to spend the money. I bet the boosted boards are just better, a little bit better quality in this sort of things. But just modify your little on button, man, and make sure, because it's just two little solder pieces holding this shit on. We resoldered it with more solder, but just modify it and put something behind there in this little, where's my finger? In this little gap area right here. I put a little stick. Just put something there, and it won't, the pressure will be relieved and it won't break. So that's one thing that happened, and he's working on fixing it for me. So alright.